As usual, guys, welcome to Home of Politics. Remember to support me as you've been doing. I'm grateful for the new subscribers, for those who are liking the videos. My viewers feel so much appreciated. Continue to support me, share, like, comment, send it to various people, various groups so that they become updated. Ladies and gentlemen, about the issue of the former IEBC boss, that is Wafula Chebukati, it just left us in shock to realize that he was not even the suitable candidate to be recruited or to be considered as one of the judges of the Court of Appeal, despite all the qualification, experience, other things to do with maybe how he have been relating with the president, and we thought he could be given an upper hand. But the fact of the matter is he was left out. He was among the 82 people who applied for the job, but out of the people who have been shortlisted, 41 of them, Chebukati's name was missing. I think this one was the greatest blow in his life, because he never thought something like this could have happened, because he just retired from his former or previous job. After retirement, he was given a lot of rewards, millions and millions of money, and I am sure his life is moving on very well, but he just tried to give this one an attempt to see how things will come to be. And I think again this boss had some issues to do with the pressure. Maybe he just thought like, let me try to see if I will secure the job. And so you can ask yourself, what is the problem, or what made Chebukati to be disowned in that list? At least he was not shortlisted. We see he qualifies, he has the experience, and he's fit maybe for that job. But what do you think he was not considered? The first thing, it is the controversial presidential result and how people are seeing him. Of course, according to the law, or by the side of Chebukati, he acted maybe within the law. He did the right thing by announcing President William Samoei Ruto as the winner, of which the consequences, everybody saw it. It wasn't good at all to other people who are supporting the other candidates. And so maybe, according to Wafula Chebukati, he acted within the law. He did very well to do the fairness and the transparency thing, but his face within the community or the society of Kenya is tainted. This is because maybe, according to several narratives that have been emerging day in, day out since the elections. And so even if he did what he was required to do, but the community is seeing him even now as a betrayer, as someone who did not do what is needful. Another reason is that maybe Wafula Chebukati was not the best option for the Court of Appeal. This is because we see between Wafula Chebukati and the former IEBC chair who came out of office to step out for Wafula Chebukati, his name is Isaac Hassan, was the one who was shortlisted preferably instead of Wafula Chebukati. Why do you think? It is because if you can overlook the stories of Isaac Hassan, it is more than even 15 years down the line when he was in office, and anything to do with maybe scandals or other bad images in the society, that thing has faded away, because he was in the IEBC the time when Kibaki was the president. And so more than 15 years down the line, right now his story is not even in the face of the community. And right now we do not know much about this Isaac Hassan unless you go follow up his biography and anything that is related to him. Unlike Chebukati, who was just 1 year from office, he has a lot of stories. He has been very vibrant of late on social media, updating how his life is moving on. and he's again going to apply for the same job. There is a big difference actually, because you can see this shows us that the IEBC, the former IEBC chair, that one is Isaac Hassan, was better option for that job than Wafula Chebukati if you compare them, because if they could have taken both of the ex IEBC official, then maybe they could have competed within themselves, Wafula Chebukati versus Isaac Hassan. But to avoid that competition, and because the story of Wafula Chebukati is still fresh in the community's timeline, then they had to leave him out and to take Isaac Hassan. Then we have also another reason. Maybe you can just see Wafula Chebukati retired the other day. He has finished right now 1 year and a half, barely 1.5 years outside from his job. Another consideration, the president rewarded Chebukati's wife, Mary Wanyonyi Chebukati, a job. And this wife landed a big job. Right now, she is the chair of the Commission on Revenue Allocation. That one is a very big job. And this wife to Chebukati just landed that job like that. I think even she did not struggle. It was part of the maybe rewards that Chebukati and his family were receiving for what he had done maybe during the election period. And so it is just something questionable, like the wife has just landed the job, the husband has just retired, given benefits from retirement and other rewards by the state. Again, it is even a very short period, the husband again is applying for the job. And according to me, maybe it have been too much for this family, maybe what they are demanding from the government, considering how they have been pampered by the government. And so maybe one of the things that made him to be left out of the shortlistment list, it is because right now Wafula Chebukati is not needy for that job, as he's not as hungry as people might think. His wife is in the job just given directly by the president, and himself again is going there. And so seeing the reward that the president gave to Chebukati and his wife or Chebukati's family, then they left him out, because what is he chasing again in the government? What is he going for? What is he lacking actually? And so having looked at those reasons, then we might conclude that Wafula Chebukati have been trying his luck, or he has been doing like that one of Chiloba. Of course, we know Ezra Chiloba was also somebody who was having his own scandals in the office, but at the end of the day, he was given a very big position as the General Counsel of Lagos, and he had some problems in the office, but he did not maybe apply for the job. And so seeing how these people who have been in office going again to compete in the field like they want job, it's just a problem. But I am sure for Chebukati's case, it was a special case whereby people in the government decided to eliminate him deliberately 100% from the issue of being in the judicial service. This is because of late we were seeing the president of the government saying that the court is sabotaging their development, and maybe having Chebukati in the judicial service could have 1, 2, 3 things to do with upholding things to do with the Kenya Kwanza government, which could bring in future a lot of problems, because the way people see Chebukati right now, they see him as the first hand man of President William Samoei Ruto. And so my good advice to Chebukati is that even if he has a lot of qualifications, papers, experience, he can handle so many things in Kenya, I think he should just relax, stay at home, and wait until that time when the president himself will just appoint him or give a certain position to him. Or he should wait until his name at least fades out of the society, just like Isaac Hassan did, so that he can go on very well, because what could have made Wafula Chebukati to miss out on the list actually? It is just few reasons that I've just given you, but of course this is just my opinion. If you have other reasons, or you can add something, share with me in the comment section. Remember, I value your comments so much, and thank you for watching.